So, Meghan McCain decides to skip the AOC segment on The View. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. So, AOC was on The View, and it seems like Whoopi Goldberg actually loves her more. I guess because, I don't know, well, maybe because since Bernie Sanders is out the race and AOC was a prime supporter of Bernie Sanders, and now they have no other choice but to support the one Democratic nominee that we have left, which is Joe Biden. Take a look at this, and I'm gonna come back with some more.
So I agree with you. This pandemic, interestingly enough, has brought to the forefront many issues that that have been your signature issues for a long, long time. I mean, suddenly everyone's a socialist. Even Republicans are on board with some of these measures, things like paid sick leave, unemployment insurance, free testing, and health coverage. It's interesting, isn't it, how they've all come on your team all of a sudden. What do you think will be the longer-term effects of the Democratic Socialist agenda?
Well, you know, I think it is a funny moment because everyone wants to fight against these policies until they've been personally impacted. And we've seen this not just economically, but we've also seen it in terms of social rights as well. You know, there's so many people that were against LGBT marriage equality until they realized, oh, wait, my friend, my son, my daughter, my loved ones have come out of the closet. And I think that kind of vulnerability, that personal vulnerability really brings a lot of people around. And what we're seeing right now is that guaranteeing healthcare in this country is not about giving charity to people. It affects all of us. When the person who is preparing your food and serves you food cannot see a doctor, that puts you at risk. That puts all of us at risk. And, I think it's encouraging that a lot of people are saying, oh, you know what, because this is an emergency, we should shore up, make sure people have enough to pay their rent. Because this is an emergency, we should make sure that people can have access to a free test and go to a doctor. But ultimately, the question is, wasn't this an emergency before? You know, if you needed treatment, if you need life-saving treatment for coronavirus, and you think that testing and treatment should be free, then why shouldn't that testing and treatment for diabetes, insulin, cancer, why shouldn't we be treating all sick people in this country as humanely as anybody else?
So I firmly do believe Meghan did skip the segment because she is no match for AOC. AOC is a Puerto Rican, a Latina woman that is very educated and that spoke facts to volumes about this whole situation. When people ask me, Jordan, like, what are you? JOA, what are you? Are you a Democrat? I'm like, I am policy before party, because we are in the times now where everybody is using the unemployment benefits, right? They want paid leave, they want sick leave, they want health benefits. And a lot of people usually call this on the norm as a socialist issue, right? And I don't like that term. I call it a humanistic issue, because I firmly believe, and I'm sure AOC, as she says in this clip that you just saw, that we as Americans should not be paying for healthcare. We as Americans should have the divine right for health care, free of charge. Someone who is serving you food at McDonald's more than likely does not have the health care that you have, because they fit the social economical status of being poor if they're supporting themselves, or not even close to middle class if they are living at home with their parents. And usually people who are employed by these fast food chains are the product of their parents, and usually their parents aren't on the level of the economical scale of high middle class to rich. So this is why we as a community, we need free access to healthcare, because when you think about it this way, the person that you're eating food from, the person that's serving you food, like AOC was saying, is someone that could be sick, but they're scared to go to the hospital. Someone is like myself that doesn't want to go to the hospital because I'm not worried about being treated. I'm worrying about the bill that's attached and how I'm going to pay for it. And as a citizen, as an American, as the statistics for this continues to rise and it's above the 50% percentage of people who do not have access to the healthcare that a true human needs, this is a problem. And I firmly believe, of course, Meghan McCain does not believe in that. She spoke about this before. And this is why the girl did not want to be on the segment with AOC. Let's just keep her real, because AOC would have got her together. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Meghan McCain just wanted to just purposely skip the segment because, it talks about healthcare and it talks about, just Biden policies is a little bit more conservative than, someone of Hillary Clinton, like AOC was saying, and just it's not up to par what we as society needs. And I hope AOC and Bernie Sanders get on Biden's behind so he can make this right for the country. Let me know what you think below. Please do subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces! Yeah!